And now we're in Sky Sanctuary. Has awesome music once again, and I'm just going to compliment the music anyway. And there's a death egg taking off once again. Now, because it crashed from Sonic 2, then it tried to take off in Launch Base Zone, crashed again, and now it's trying to take off once more, and it crashed again. And now Knuckles has finally noticed that I'm the good guy. Also, if you duck here, you will signal you to go. It's like, go! Go! Save me! So yeah, Knuckles has finally realised that you're the good guy and Robotnik is the bad guy. Nice little bit of story elements, you know, for a 2D game back in 1994. Yeah, this is Sky Sanctuary Zone. It's just basically a climb to the top. In certain areas there are bottomless pits. I couldn't tell you where because they're kind of scattered throughout. So if you fall off a ledge, there's a possibility of landing onto an earlier area of the stage, or there's a possibility of dying. And now we come across Mecha Sonic. Oh, I'm sure we haven't seen this thing before. It must be more threatening since it hit me. Nah, it's just this is the exact same boss from Sonic 1. So, yeah. The only difference is... I wanted to do that from the start. The only difference is it's Mecha Sonic piloting it instead of Robotnik. So yeah, this thing here is like a teleportation device of some sort. However, if you fell down, land on it again, it'll take you back up. So if you fall down to an early part of the stage, it's fine. So yeah, Mecha Sonic is controlling some of Robotnik's previous inventions, which have obviously failed him. Don't know why he came up with that idea. And just gonna continue the climb. Sweet. Oh, hello. I can get up there. No, I can't. I thought I could. Nope. Round 2. And yeah, you get the idea. Just insta shield. There we go. I lost my shield, but I'm not as bothered with it this time around, since there aren't really that many fire hazards. And if I have enough rings, I could always pop into a bonus stage to get one anyway. Just gonna wait here for this thing to pick me up and spin dash me off. Just hold right there or she'll fall off. So yeah, Mecha Sonic is... Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay, I just kind of clicked through there. So Mecha Sonic is a recurring boss fight in this area. You battle him 3 times, the third one being the final one. And that's the zone done with. It's only a 1-act zone, so it doesn't have 2 acts, which is pretty nice. Doesn't like overstay its welcome like Sandopolis did. And here we are, we're at the end. Except this time... Oh wait, no, I have one more area to go to first, then he teleports me off to him. Thinking it's pretty soon. Yeah, it's here. And it teleports me off to Mecha Sonic once again. But this time it's an actual fight with him, instead of him using old bosses. No, my trick didn't work. You can spin dash on the spot to gain a few hits from him. I'm not too sure of his attack pattern, but he's pretty easy, just avoid the spikes. There we go. And unlike the other mini bosses you have, he takes 8 hits instead of 6. And he just is in like a crouching position to say he's been defeated, but he's still blinking and getting shocks. However, he just falls, he doesn't blow up. It won't be the last time we'll be seeing Mecha Sonic though. For Sonic's playthrough, yes, but elsewhere, no. And by Sonic's playthrough, I also mean Sonic and Tails, or Tails alone. which means I'm stating the obvious here when I say it's for Knuckles only. And that Sky Sanctuary over with? Now the Death Egg Zone. Now, for this playthrough, this is the last zone in the entire game, everybody. Because I'm getting the bad ending, the game will end at the end of this zone. So, Death Egg Zone, it's no longer just a single like hallway for a boss fight with Silver Sonic like in Sonic 2. It's given its own zone with 2 acts. It's pretty fun, definitely challenging. It also has a mechanic which I'll be mentioning in the second act. But for now, it's just pretty much an endurance round. Again, just want to get to the end of the stage. These missiles here, be careful of these missiles, they can screw you over in certain areas. Yeah, I want to go in here. Oh wait, no I don't. It's going to be the slot machine one. I don't want to be in the slot machine. In certain areas, you will like go on a conveyor belt with like an electrical field underneath it. And I just went backwards by mistake, so I'm gonna have to loop my way back up, I think. Yeah, I have to loop myself to get back up again. Yeah, conveyor belt with electrical fields underneath them, and every time you jump on the conveyor belt, it'll change directions. You'll see that soon enough, anyway. And it's always best to have an electric shield in this zone. Oh, speaking of one, there's one right up there, which I'm going to take with great pleasure. No. They're just like these electrical fields there. Just avoid these rocket things though. There's one area in particular where I want to keep it, or else if I die in the process, it's not going to be pretty. Here. I'm just going to wait up here because what's going to happen is on that conveyor belt, on either side of this room, you're going to have these rocket things. And they're going to be firing you with spikes, and when you jump on here it switches direction, see? Right, so I'm going right at the moment, jump, now I'm going left. Going right, going left. And those sections, just try your best to avoid everything. It's not the last time we'll be seeing them though. And here, for example, this one actually moves, so you gotta be careful. Again, the whole jumping mechanic thing also applies to this one as well. Just try and keep the electric shield or just walk off like I'm doing. As long as you know you're going to be safe, that's all that matters. And the worst part in this act is, what you gotta do is, you're going to be rotating back and forth between left and right. And you gotta make all these switches red, like I've just done to get through. Well, if they're still green, you're not going anywhere. You gotta make them all red. And then we have these like anti-gravity hoop things. Basically, it'll send you off on a certain path to get you up to the next part of the level. At first, they're pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like what you just saw there. Then you get a feeling of, oh, another one. Let's go in this one as well. And then you see this, which takes forever. Just like, for fuck's sake, just get me to the other side. However, I'm just going to quickly go back just to get some extra rings, because we're at the end of the stage. And this boss is a pain in the ass. Basically, you have to hit the eye. So these round balls will jump off. Ah, I messed up. And when you hit him, one of the balls will explode and send off some spikes. Like so. Just gotta do that 8 times to get rid of all the balls, and he's down. But I'm gonna take my time here. It's a bit hard. One more. Yes. And I'll wait for these 2. And he's down. Nope, he's got a second form. Basically, you hit him on his core, he will go batshit insane. So, what I'm going to do is what you should all be doing. Right? Step on the platform, hit him when he's underneath you, or when you're underneath him, wait. For some reason you don't take damage when you're going through the beam. Just whatever you do, try to avoid being at the edge, like what I'm doing right now. Because if Sonic collides with the edge of the wall, he'll knock you off onto the ground, getting a shot on you with a beam. So just take your time, and you'll be fine. Should only be a couple more hits now. Nope, not yet. Let's get his eye when he goes crazy. Oh, never mind. I just blew it off. Yay! That's Act 1 over with. And now for the final act in the game, Act 2.